session with Julie. I hope you're doing okay. I'm always running a little bit late these days. I don't know what's happened. My internal clock is off. Anyway, let's get started. Today we're going to start lying down in Shavasana and focus on our abdominal breathing, and then move on to some nice light work, just opening up the hips and the back and just see how our flow goes. I don't actually plan and prepare any of these sessions because I go live, so I just see where my body feels in the moment and let things organically flow. And really, if you're doing your own yoga practice, that's what you want to do. Just get yourself on the mat and see how you feel, and then let the body take over and move the way it's going to move. Okay, so let's get started. Lying down on our back in Shavasana. Okay, so you've maybe got a cushion under your head. Lying down. If you need to bend your legs, if you've got back trouble, that'll be more comfortable for you. And straighten out the legs if everything's fine. Arms out to the sides. Or you might want to place your hands on your tummy. And simply feel your breath. The breath moving through your body. Slowly breathing in, the belly rises and falls as you breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. You can let out a sigh and feel the muscles sinking down into the surface. You might still be lying in your bed, feeling the breath moving through your body. Notice if your mind is really active, if you've got lots of things going on in your head. We're getting to a really busy time of year, a time when we should be slowing down. We start to amp up all the things and all the demands. But you can relax just now and see this as your time out, time to rest. And come back to the rhythm of your breath every time your mind feels like it's taken over. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, releasing just a little bit more tension down the body, down to your feet as you exhale. Feeling all the parts of the body that touch the floor. Notice if the floor feels cool or warm. Any textures you're in contact with. As the breath slows down and gets deeper, think of an intention that's going to carry you through today. And repeat it over 3 times. Okay, now bring your left knee in towards the chest, hug your knee in close. If you can, bring your hands onto your shin or around the back of your leg. Just getting a nice stretch in at your glute. Circling your foot. Circling it both ways. Then straighten up the leg, feel the stretch in your hamstring. You might give the back of your leg a little rub, warming it up. And then bring the other foot in towards you, the foot on the floor, cross the leg over the thigh. This might feel enough of a stretch in at your left glute, or lift up the other foot off the floor. You can again bring your hands round the back of your leg or the shin. A nice stretch if you're getting any sciatic pain. And release, and now lower your knees to the floor, turn your head the other way. If it feels too intense, a stretch, bring the foot onto the floor. And feel your breath moving through your body. The belly rising and falling. Realign your legs, changing over onto the other side. Hug your knee in close. Circling your foot. And the other way. Now straighten the leg up. Again, warming up the hamstring. Careful not to overstretch. Moving slowly between your postures. Now bend your left leg and place the right foot across the thigh. Try and open the knee out to the side and not have the leg in here. Then lift the foot up off the floor. You could actually be doing all these movements while still lying in your bed. Now lower your knees down to the right, turn your head to the left. Keeping your awareness in the present moment. Simply aware of how the stretch feels and how you're breathing. Then realign the legs and make a circle with your knees, loosening off your lower back. Then moving the other way. Good. Now you can put your feet on the floor or do this core strengthener with the legs here at a right angle. Lowering your knees to your left, turn your head to the right. And pause. Draw the tummy muscles in as you realign the legs in the middle. Down to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. This is really good for down into your obliques and your lower tummy and your back. Strengthening your core. Turning your head each way. Then a few more. You should be feeling this by now. One last time. And back into the middle. Hug your knees in close again. Okay, carrying on with the core strengthening theme. So a beginner's option here, clasp your hands behind your head, support your neck, and bring your right knee in towards the chest. Breathe out. Breathe in. So you lift up the head and shoulders from the floor. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, more advanced, the legs start here at a 45-degree angle. Keep one leg still, lifting up, keeping a space between the chin and the chest. And then take the leg back and pause. Breathe out. Breathing in. Make sure your lower back stays flat on the floor. Keep pressing the back down into the floor. If it feels uncomfortable, then you go to the first variation that I showed you. Breathing out. Breathing in. And a few more. Remember, you can rest if you feel ready for a rest. Good. Okay, bring your feet onto the floor, parallel, hip distance apart, with the ankles under your knees. Take a breath in and breathing out, lift up into bridge, getting that nice stretch for your tummy after doing the core work. And exhale to lower back down. Hug your knees in close and rock yourself up to sitting or roll onto your side to sit up. Okay, more work on our core. So if you've got back trouble, keep your feet on the floor. I'll show you the first variation of boat pose. Lift up your arms, inhale and exhale, lower back. Draw the tummy muscles in. Breathe in, breathing out. So next variation, you bring the feet off the floor. Again, the lower legs are parallel to the floor. And more advanced, you've got the legs straight. You can come out the posture at any time. You should be feeling this in your tummy muscles. Lower down, cross your legs. Breathe in, reach up your arms. Breathing out, forward bend. And walk the arms back in towards you. Let's do this again. This time, check the cross of your legs and do the cross the other way for the forward bend. So once again, choose the variation that feels best today. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming out the posture when you're ready, cross the legs the other way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward bend. Walking the hands back in towards you. Okay, take the legs out wide. Feeling a nice stretch in your inner thighs, and the feet are active, toes point up to the ceiling. Breathe in, lift up your arms, breathing out, moving down the left leg across to the right, and sweeping round in a circle. Lovely for your lower back. Inhale, reaching up, exhale. Trying to breathe through your nose. And then move the other way. Exhale and inhale. It might feel slightly different moving the other way. And now a forward bend. And lift up. Inhale, exhale, lowering the arms down. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg, still with an active foot. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out, bend down this leg. Now you'll feel a deeper stretch down this left side. You might be able to reach your toes, but that's not the object of this posture. It's about feeling the stretch where you need it most. Lift up with your inhale and twist with your exhale. So the right hand on the left knee, the back is up straight, you're not stooped with your posture. And bring the arm up. You can bend back here or lift up into a back bend. So just be careful here if you've got any back trouble. The hips come forward. And then lower down. Changing on to the other side. Breathe in, breathing out. It'll feel a little different on each side. Using your exhale, you might feel you can move further down your leg. Then lifting up, breathe in, slowly twist round from the waist. Twists are good for detoxing the body, as it's twisting all the organs inside that are involved with detox. Your stomach, your liver, kidneys. Now lift up your arm, maybe just bend back, mindful of your back, or lifting up, hips come forward. Make sure your head position feels comfortable for your neck. And lower down. Cross your legs. In a few little circles round. Breathe in, come forward, the head is up. Breathing out, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale and exhale. You might close your eyes and really focus inwards on how the movement feels in synchronicity with your breath. And change direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, let's move on to our plank pose. So the hands in front, take the legs out behind you. If you need to go onto your knees or your forearms, that's fine. Feel the stretch in your body as you try and lower both your heels down, doing a little rocking motion on your toes. Feeling the strength of your tummy, your back. Okay, let's lower down, slowly lower the chest to the floor. Inhale, lift up into Sphinx or Cobra. So Sphinx, you're on your forearms. Cobra, the hands are in just a little closer. Relax the lower body. Lift up, lead with your chest, lifting up, opening up your airways. Lower down, arms out in front. Okay, we're going to strengthen our back now. So use your core, your pelvic floor, as well as we lift the opposite arm and leg up. You might not feel that you can get up too far. Don't worry, as long as you're feeling this in at your lower back. Then change onto the other side. Lifting and lowering. If you feel more comfortable having a folded blanket under your pelvis, that might help. And a few more. Good, and hands under your shoulders, lifting up and back into child's pose. The knees are wide apart, toes together, sinking down towards your heels. Lower your head to the floor. This should feel nice and restful. Stretching out your back. Lifting forward. Once again, into plank. Broaden out the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. You might try some twists side to side. Strengthening all the way down into your obliques again and your hips. Or you can just be on your knees, feeling the strength of the plank there. Okay, let's lower down. Breathing out. Inhale, lift up into your back bend. Feeling the stretch in the front of your body. Now lower down. So you can do the first variation we did for our back, or you can do half bow pose. So taking your left hand to your foot, keeping the knees together. So if you've got any trouble with your knees, it might be better to do the first variation. Just see how it feels. This is a nice stretch for your quadricep muscle to begin with. And then if you're comfortable, use your pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha lock. As you lift up, walk the hand in closer, lifting up into half bow pose. And relax your shoulders. Lower down, changing onto the other side. Knees together. This is again really good for your digestion, but also your breathing, your respiratory system. Squeeze the pelvic floor as you lift up. Notice how it feels on each side. And then lower down. Taking a little moment here in Sphinx pose. Okay, so we're going to try our full bow pose. If this isn't a good posture for you, for your knees or your back, then do your cat-cow moves instead. Okay, so taking both your hands to your feet. Keep the knees again still below, lined up with your hips. You might need to use a strap if you can't reach your feet. Okay, breathe in and squeeze the pelvic floor as you lift up. Worry if there's no rocking movement here. We're all different. I'm quite light, so this is fine for me. Opening up your shoulders too. Okay, let's lower down. Now you'll feel this work in your lower back, so be careful and slow as you lift up onto your hands and knees. Moving through cat-cow, inhale, lift up your head, dip the lower back down. Exhale, this is where you'll feel the back has been working round your shoulders in cat pose. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out. Breathing in, really feeling the circulation up and down your back again. And then taking a final rest in child's pose. And you can stay here for a little bit of relaxation, or you can then move on to your back in Shavasana. Okay, for your relaxation, I would put on something warmer, your socks, a light blanket. If it's dark outside, put your lights out. Just spend a couple of minutes or longer resting and relaxing. You can straighten the legs out. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and releasing breath out. Breathing in. Feel the cool air moving through your nose and the warmth of the air as you breathe out. Resting and restoring. Fully letting go all tensions in the body and all tensions in your mind. You notice a pattern of thoughts that keep creeping in. Just observe without any judgments. And then come back to the slowing rhythm of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. If it's time for you to move on with your day, think about your intention. Repeat it 3 times. And then start to make small movements to stretch out as you open your eyes again. Roll over onto your right side, sitting back up. Back to your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Feel the changes now, how much easier it is to breathe in deeply and to feel the length of your exhale. And then bring your hands together. Namaste. Hope you have a lovely day and feel better for your practice, doing some core work and also work on the back. That's the core too, with your bow pose. So let me know how you're getting on. Please remember to like, to comment, to share and subscribe to this channel, Yoga with Julie Jane. If you're enjoying these sessions, I would love to hear how you're getting on. You can contact me through my website. The link is in the detailed description after this video. And I'll see you on Friday at the same time for another live session. Bye for now.